Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the Urban Decay Game of Thrones eyeshadow palette. As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tip you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. So, how is everyone? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I myself am tired as shit. It is gloomy out, it's rainy, it's making me feel exhausted, so this bitch is running off a spoonful of pre-workout and I feel great! Also a triple espresso iced coffee, milk them adrenal glands, bitch! Ah, yes, I'm not gonna sleep for a week. Anyways, this gorgeous specimen arrived on my doorstep today and I really want to play with it. I mean, I want to play with other things too, but at least this I can play with on camera. And holy shit, I'm going to get hung for this, but I've never ever seen the show in my entire life. Actually, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure I've seen like every naked scene on there, but that's about it. Okay, no, I did watch one full episode, but I just couldn't get into it, but everybody says that you need to watch like 3 or 4 episodes, so I will give it a try, maybe tonight. Point of the fucking story is there are probably so many references in here that I'm not gonna get that are just gonna go way over my head, so my apologies in advance. Like I'm reading the back from the shores of Dragonstone to the frozen lands beyond the wall. What the fuck does that mean? You know what? I'm gonna fucking binge watch this show and then I'm gonna rewatch this video and be like, oh my god, you uncultured swine. But I did see so much hype for this online and I think that's what really sold me, although I never really saw pictures of what the shadows actually look like. But I see these shadows on the back and I actually do really like this. Like it is kind of on a neutral side, but I feel like from what I have seen from the show, this is very fitting. Like I could be wrong, but I never really see like huge glamorous pops of color on that show, so I can definitely fuck with this. Normally I give so much shit to nude neutral palettes, but at least this has a theme and it sticks to it, so good job. And I did really want to order the whole PR package, but when I went onto the Urban Decay website, everything except for this was sold out, and I really wanted some of the lipsticks, like that deep red, oh my god, fucking orgasmic. So please let me know down in the comments below if there's anything else from this collection that you'd like to see me review, and maybe when it's back in stock I can grab it. But before we open this up and hop onto the website and see what other people are saying, I do want to give a little shout out to today's sponsor. Yes, you heard correct, we have a sponsor. Honestly, I get so damn giddy when we have a sponsor because it's very rare. I'm super picky when it comes to sponsorships, but I actually worked with this company a few months ago and I fucking love them. Yes, that's correct, I'm talking about Poshmark. So what is Poshmark? Funny you ask, because this bitch happens to know. Poshmark is a fabulous resale site where you can buy and sell designer clothes, everyday wear, gently used or brand new shoes, brand new makeup. Pretty much anything that you could possibly want is on that website for way less than what you find it for at the store. I personally like to peruse their makeup section. Like I've gotten so many unused real palettes that I didn't really want to spend a shit ton of money on, but I wanted to try, and this was an awesome option. Everything is always guaranteed on the site. They don't charge your account until you have the item and can inspect it, which I personally really appreciate because then you know the seller is wanting to make you happy. And if I'm spending money, I want to be happy. And to make shopping and selling super fucking easy, they actually have an app which I've linked down below. No, I don't get any kind of kickback for you downloading the app, but I do kind of highly encourage you to, and to go ahead and follow my closet at NADIVEVO, which is also linked down below because I do kind of list some very good shit on there. For example, I'm going to be listing this brand new Natasha Denona little purple palette. Oh my god, this thing is so gorgeous. I have not even touched it. The bitch is brand new, but oh my god, it's so stunning. It is very hard to say goodbye to this, but I actually have a big Natasha Denona palette, so I really don't need this guy. I'm also listing some of my favorite lippies. These are the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patooties. Laura has gotten quite a bit of shit over the last year or so, but oh my god, these lipsticks are so fucking comfortable on the lips. But I ended up ordering way too many of these and I just don't have enough lip to use all of them. Then I'm also gonna list these Maybelline Python lippies. These look so fucking cool and I really wanted to review them, but I just never got around to doing it, so I think the time has kind of come and gone. But I'm gonna list those as well as a few other items to my closet, so please make sure to download the app, follow me, and let me know down in the comments below what section of Poshmark is your favorite. Like, I always enjoy checking out the designer clothing, especially the Louboutin spiked shoes, like, oh my god. But festival season is upon us. If you're looking for cool outfits or unique clothes or just good deals, definitely check them out. Big ass thanks to Poshmark for sponsoring this video. Please make sure to check them out. The link is down below. But back to this guy right here. Oh my god, I'm so damn excited. I'm almost wet. And by almost, I mean there's a fucking river underneath me. Alright, let me hop my toned little ass over to the Urban Decay website, and this is brand new, so there's no reviews yet. At least written reviews. Oh my god, and it's sold out. I got this just in time. Fuck yes. Holy shit, this is $65? I paid 65 bucks for this? Wow, how many shadows are in here? 20? Oh my god, I definitely definitely have a feeling we're paying for their right to use this name and not the actual product. That's okay though, usually Urban Decay products are pretty good. I mean, we have had quite a few duds from them, but we've also had quite a few wins from them too, so I'm really hoping that this is a win. Anyways, let me go ahead and squint read some of their description. Use this arsenal of 20 eyeshadow shades to declare your allegiance to House Terra, House Terror. Oh my god. I'm going to get fucking eaten alive. Okay, I'm moving on. From the shores of Dragonstone to the frozen lands beyond the wall, this eyeshadow palette was inspired by your favorite places in Westeros. Oh my god. This is fucking embarrassing. I'm done with this description. I'm sorry. Literally the only thing that I recognize on here is that it's 100% cruelty free, so good fucking job on that. Thank you. The pro tips say make sure to prime your eyes. There's holographic transformer shades that also double for the face. Ooh. Shit. And you can use a setting spray to create custom eyeliner shades. Wow. Well, I am very intrigued. Okay, let's go ahead and open this beast up. I am so fucking sorry that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about with this palette. Even I am mortified, so I apologize. Okay, but here we have the outside. The front is very, very textured with raised swords and raised words. Very cool looking. If you're into makeup and Game of Thrones, this is definitely something really pleasing to the eye to display on your makeup shelf or something. Let's see, does this open? Oh, that's interesting. It's like a fucking storybook, but it's got a nice big mirror. This says, oh god, I'm not reading that. That's a bunch of Game of Thrones jargon. But yes, nice big mirror. But what does this do? Ah! That's cool. This is what I've been seeing online where it pops up like that. That's fun. Down there it says, never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor and it can never be used to hurt you. That's fun. Oh, that is really cool. Even though I know nothing of the show, I love that. Okay, let's just put that down so I don't destroy it because I probably would. And I'm guessing this is where the eyeshadows are. Oh. Huh. I was kind of hoping that there was like a top to it so that I didn't actually have to keep it all in this big ass case. But no, she just out in the open chilling, letting it hang. Okay. Well, here is the palette. It's pretty, but it's also kind of boring. But it also does kind of go with the color theme of Game of Thrones, so I'm really not mad. Oh my god, that purple has my pants fucking tight. Where are the hollow shades these people are talking about? Are these them maybe? Oh, I just gotta feel one. That is buttery. Ooh, and it's like duochromed. I wouldn't say it's multi-chromed. Maybe it kind of is. No, I don't think so. It kind of goes from like gold to peachy pink. You probably can't really see that. Maybe there? No? Okay. It is very, very pretty, and that would make an awesome looking highlighter, though it is kind of on the chunky side. Super soft though. Oh my god, once it's rubbed in on the finger, oh, that's so pretty. Can you kind of see that? I hope you can, because that is fucking gorgeous. My gosh, that almost reminds me of that hoo-hoo shaped highlighter that I reviewed like a year and a half ago. Let me just feel a couple of these other shades. I'm super curious about White Walker right here. It's like blue, but it's also kind of white. So let's feel that one. Oh, that's really pretty too. Let me just swatch that right there on my dry ass skin. Oh, I love that. It's got a beautiful shift from like violet to blue to white. Oh, okay, I am not mad at the fact that I paid $65 for this. Like, this is kind of impressing me. Let me feel this orgasmic purple. Ooh, that one's kind of chunky. And put that right there. Oh, dear. Okay, that one is not my favorite. Granted, it's not over a primer, so that might have something to do with it, but it's almost that kind of consistency where the metallic sheen kind of disappears and you're left with like a weird splotchy black. Not so much in love with that, but on my finger, ooh, somebody fingered Barney under the bleachers. Oh, but bend the knee. Oh. You know what? I suppose we are actually going to do swatches for everything, so we'll get to bend the knee later. Let's do a matte. How about this beautiful kind of burnt red? Oh, it doesn't feel the smoothest, but I have a feeling that's just because of the formula. Oh, okay, it does look like shit there. That's totally my own fault. I should not be swatching these on a dry ass hand, but I'm too curious. But the quality actually does seem pretty good. So why don't we go ahead and do actual swatches and a look with this bitch. You guys know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. Oh my god, where the fuck am I gonna put this? That is one thing that I don't love about this, is big bulky packaging. Like, I get that it's novelty, but this isn't something that I would want to reach for every day. But at the same time, the bitch is really cute, so we ain't gonna hate on it too much. And here we have the first two tiers of the palette on prime skin. Holy fucking hell, these swatched beautifully, like so damn creamy. Oh my god, I mean, not just the shimmers, even the mattes, like all of these shadows are fucking gorgeous. I legit have no complaints about any of these. I thought that maybe they might be patchy, but they aren't. And I do like to swatch these on my hand and my arm just so we can see how they perform on crevices, because not everybody's eyes are perfectly smooth. And even over the different shapes of my hand, they're laying down beautifully, like they're not falling off or crumbling. Oh, but my favorite is White Walker. Like, oh, that over Take the Black is literally enough to get me pregnant. But yeah, I really don't have anything to critique. They're really nice. And here we have the last two groups, which these are pretty as well, but they definitely don't have the wow factor like the first two groups did. These ones seem to be a little bit more translucent and kind of have like the specialty toppers like these two down here. I'm not even sure if you can see those on my arm right now. They're definitely there and they are quite pretty. They're just not super like poppin'. This purple that I swatched over dry skin, it swatches beautifully over a primer. I totally take back what I said, where it seems like the metallic aspect kind of falls off because it is stuck there like a shot to the wall. The matte does seem to change color over primer, which is pretty common, like it gets a little bit darker. Not something that's necessarily bad. This shadow though, which one is this? That's House Lannister. I don't think you can really even see it because it is so fucking translucent. I'm kind of curious to use it on my eyes. Hopefully it performs better on a brush, because as we all know, swatching really doesn't mean jack shit. It's how they perform on the eyes that really matters. So let me go ahead and wipe these off and let's do a look. Before I do that though, I just want to take a little bit of Take the Black and I'm gonna put that right there. Ooh, that's pretty. It's sparkly, but it's still pretty. And then I want to take some White Walker and just put it over that and see how those play together. Ah, that's fucking out of this world. Like, damn. Like, I almost want to do a look with just that, or like use the black as an eyeliner and then put that blue over it. Fuck me up, daddy. But we can figure out what kind of a look I'm gonna do after we beat the face a little bit. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with this 100% Pure in the shade Peach Biss. I ended up ordering a few things from them, and I tried this on my mom the other day, and it just dried so fucking quickly, so I want to try it again on me. Because this doesn't have like dimethicone in it, I think it just dries really damn quick. Oh dear, you know what? I'm just gonna stop before I get too far into this, wipe this off, and I'm gonna use a different foundation. So instead, I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Simply Ageless in the shade 240 Beige. Then for concealer, I actually do love the 100% Pure concealer. This is in the shade 2, but currently my favorite concealers right now are this and the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. Like, they're the only ones that don't crease on me. Okay, I want a little bit more coverage, so I'm gonna try this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer. I've never used this before, but this is in the shade Light Sand. I don't really need more concealer, do I? Let's try it. Well, let's just try to hide the fact that I really don't sleep that much. Okay, that really didn't help that much, so we are just gonna move the fuck on. I'm gonna set some of this 100% Pure Bamboo Blur Powder underneath my eyes. Can you tell that I went on a 100% Pure shopping spree? And I am gonna try to pack it on a little bit just in case there's any fallout from the eyeshadows. Hopefully this can kind of catch some of that. Then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with this Milani in the shade 09. Just a very light dusting to help set everything into place. And that powder under my eyes really didn't want to stay there, so I'm gonna take some ColourPop No Filter translucent powder. Set that right under the eyes just like that. Damn, do I look sexy. Pay me 20 bucks and you can pull my hair, bitch. All right, onto the eyeshadows. Something that I don't love about this is the fact that the mirror is way up here, but the palette is like separate from it. Like, am I supposed to set this up there or something? That just doesn't really seem right to me, so that's kind of annoying. But if I'm being honest, I probably wouldn't have used that mirror anyway. I have a handheld one that I really like. So let's go ahead and start on the light side with a fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into House Lannister. Ooh, there is a little bit of kickback right there. It's very, very fluffy and kind of powdery, but I don't care if there's kickback in the pan as long as there's not fallout on my face. I should probably prime my eyes first, shouldn't I? Shit. All right, that is much better. They do suggest that you go in with the Urban Decay primer. Unfortunately, I don't have that one, so I used the next best thing, which is Luscious Angel Eyes. I really like this primer. It's very, very sticky and it like keeps everything on for days. And that seems like it's pretty much dried down. So let's dip back into House Lannister. And I'm just gonna bring this back and forth in the crease and kind of lightly tap it on the eyelid. I really don't want to set this primer and take away all of its stickiness, but I do want to make like a nice even colored base, which just like when I swatched it, this does seem to be a very, very translucent shade, which isn't something that I necessarily mind because you can pack it on. And when you do pack the bitch on, it does make a really pretty color. Next, let's go ahead and dip into this beautiful brown right here. And I'm just taking that on the same exact brush. And with that, I'm going to take it right along the crease line and just blend blend that out back and forth. Ooh, that goes on very, very nicely, and it like blends itself out. That's the kind of shadow that I normally love to fuck with because then I don't have to do like any of the work. Yes, I'm a lazy bitch, but aren't we all? But damn, that just blends out so fucking effortlessly. Shit. Ooh, what do we want to use? I mean, we really only have one more matte that I could use, but I think I'll save that one for the bottom, maybe? Actually, maybe I will use it and we can make a cut crease, and on this side I can do one shade of cut crease and then the other a different shade. So let me go into this beautiful reddish shade with that same brush. I did color switch it so it's clean, but it might look stained. But anyway, I'm gonna take that right here on the outer corner and kind of push it into the socket. God, that's a beautiful shade too. What the fuck? Normally, I do not cream myself over nude shades, but it's honestly been so long since we've reviewed a nude palette, so this is kind of refreshing. I say that even though we are gonna do a full ass cut crease with some crazy ass shades. But in the meantime, you could totally slap these three colors on and be set for your makeup look. And I like the fact that even though these are broken up into 4 different tiers, they all go together. But I'm just gonna keep blending that out back and forth. God, that blends nicely. Shit. Oh my goodness, y'all. I know it's still a little bit too early to give my final thoughts on this, but so far, I kind of fucking love this palette. Like 10 out of 10, probably gonna depot this and put it in a Z palette because this is kind of a bitch. But it has been a long ass time since I've really loved something from Urban Decay, and so I'm so happy that I'm loving this. Then right above the crease where I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna take some of that, take the black, and I know this one is a little bit sparkly, but when I swatched it, the sparkles kind of disappeared, and I'm kind of hoping that does that now. Disappeared just like my fucking virginity. Oh my god, that's pigmented. Wow, I was not expecting that. Holy fuck balls. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave that right there, and then with a clean brush, I'm gonna kind of blend it out. I don't want to blend it too much and make it super muddy, but I'm kind of hoping that you can see some of the black when I cut the crease. Yeah, I don't know if that really made that much of a difference. We'll see. And then to cut the crease, I'm gonna take some Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Vanilla, and let's cut a hoe. Yes, bitch. Alright, so here we have 2 different cut creases. This one is kind of like a big, long drag style cut crease, and this one is just a normal one. Still don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but let's start on this side. I kind of want to be a little bit adventurous and do like this side all black and put that bluish one over it. Ooh. So I'm gonna dip into take the black and just press that everywhere where I cut the crease. And I'm gonna try to not put product on the top a little bit because maybe I could put another color there. I am not Nikki Tutorials. This is way out of my comfort zone. So if this ends up looking like shit, don't hate me. But this black is going on really, really nicely. And some of that sparkle is kind of showing through, which I don't mind. Normally I hate sparkle and I feel like it probably would disappear if I kind of rubbed it around. But because I'm patting it on, it does still kind of shine. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, but honey, she is black, she is bold, and she is beautiful. Hey, so sorry to have jumped ahead and pretty much have this eye look almost all the way done, but my memory card ran out of space and it took 2 fucking hours to import onto my computer. And so I was like, screw it, we're just gonna do this eye. It's almost all the way done and I've had it on for about an hour and a half, but it's not quite complete yet. And before I finish it, I just want to tell you exactly what I did. So you saw me cut the crease and apply the black, and after about like 10 minutes of having the black on, I noticed that parts of it kind of disappeared. Like it didn't blow away because it wasn't on my face, but it just was missing in certain spots. So I reapplied that and it looked great. And then immediately after, I really liked the way White Walker looked over the black when I swatched it. So I applied that and it didn't do much. Like you can kind of see it on the inner corner, but not really. So over that, I went in with Bend the Knee. That looks beautiful. That's kind of on the inner third. And then from like halfway out, I applied Stormborn. That I think looks really pretty. You can see it there. And then on the outer portion, I used Frozen North. I think that looks beautiful there. And I kind of took it along the line of where I cut the crease. I think it looks kind of cool. And then on the bottom, I took Frozen North. It just kind of turned into like a black smoky blue. And I really wanted these parts that I cut to pop. So I added King's Landing and this beautiful gold, both of which did a good job as a base, but they're not popping as much as I want them to. So I'm going to go in with a glitter, which for that, I think I'm going to dip into this Pure Festival palette, into this gold right here. So I'm going to go do that and then we can start the other eye. Honestly though, literally everything has started going wrong. My audio now keeps shutting off. So I'm just going to finish up the other eye, do the wear time test, and let's get through this bitch. So for the other eye, like I said, I do kind of want to keep this side simple. And so let's take Bay of Dragons. I'm just taking this on a dry flat brush. I may actually need to wet this because not much is going on there. Let's really pack this shit on. Actually, let's try a wet brush. Everything is better wet. Honestly though, it's really not going on the brush any better. And it's not really applying any better either. Let's try a different color. Maybe this shade right here. That looks pretty. Maybe you need to apply these with your finger. Let me try it that way. Ugh, there we go. That does make cut creases a little bit more difficult when you're trying to be precise, but holy shit, that's pretty. Let me try some of that Bay of Dragons on there as well. Oh, those complement each other like lube and anal beads. Just for those of us who like to keep things simple, let me kind of reinforce this outer edge with whatever's left on this fluffy brush I used earlier. I haven't used any of the Sight. Let me see if I can kind of smoke a little bit of that underneath for a little pop of color. It doesn't really show up as green, but it's not awful. Maybe not the best choice on my part, but still, it's not ugly. I'm gonna take some of this MAC Black Kohl pencil right on the lower waterline, and then kind of tightline the upper waterline. I do think this look was perfectly fine without adding the green or the black, but I'm just kind of wanting to be super extra today and see how they play. And so far, everything is playing together really well. All right, so here we are with the final looks. They're certainly not the cleanest, nor are they the best looks I've come up with, but I was able to get a really good grasp as to whether or not I like this palette. And I gotta say that though it's not perfect, I do really like it. I think the only issues that I had was that the shimmers are a little bit difficult to lay down unless you're using your finger, but when you place them on your eyes, they look spectacular. However, with these more translucent ones, you do kind of have to build them up and kind of finesse them, but I don't think they're at all impossible to work with. I thought the mattes blended out beautifully. The only one that I am a little bit concerned about is this black right here. I still don't know why it just all of a sudden disappeared, but once I rebuilt it back up, it was beautiful. I do wish White Walker had a little bit more oomph to it, at least when placed over the black. Even when I used a wet brush over the black, it just didn't want to show up that great. It probably could be used as a beautiful highlighter though. In fact, let me try that. Let's dip into there. I do already have some highlighter on, but we can put this over it. It didn't do much. Let me really pack that bitch on. Ooh, that's pretty. At least in my monitor. Let me look in the mirror. Oh, damn, I love that. It is a little bit powdery. It might be because it's kind of light on my skin. Even so, who the fuck cares? Let me try a little bit of Bend the Knee over that. Ooh, fucking hell. Oh, it's giving like an ethereal kind of glow. Ooh, I don't really know what other one in here I'd use. That one maybe, but I'm afraid it might be a little bit too dark. Oh, can't really tell if that's doing anything. Kind of. If it's doing something, it's on the more subtle side. It's not like bam like this one was. Still though, I do think this is a very multifunctional palette. I really like it. I didn't really notice any fallout underneath my eyes, even when I was applying these with my fingers. Maybe the slightest bit, but nothing that just won't dust away. I know I look a little bit more ridiculous than usual, but let me go ahead and do a wear time test. I will see you in just a second. And we are back. We just hit like the 3-ish hour mark. I don't think anything has changed at all, so I'm just calling this shit now. Fucking love this palette. I don't think it's perfect, but I do think it's really fun, and you can do so many looks with this. I guess I wish there was more mattes, but I don't even know what color mattes I would want, because for a lot of these shimmers, once you kind of blend them out, they do turn into matte, or at least matte enough for me. I think the only thing that I dislike about this is the fact that I have to keep this in really big ass bulky packaging, but like I said, I'll probably end up depotting this, so it's really no big deal. I'm very excited to keep using this. I really want to recreate this look, but not have it be so muddy. In person, it looks really pretty. I don't know what you're seeing, but like you can see the purple, you can see the light blue, you can see the dark blue, but I think if I just stick to like 2 colors in the center there, then it'd be a little bit better. But yeah, I really like this. If this palette speaks to you, totally run out and grab it. I don't think you'd be disappointed. I especially love this shade as a highlighter. Like, that is so fucking cool. No, I don't think it was the best over the black, but I'm curious to know how this would look over like black lipstick. That shit would probably be the tits. But yes, do I think it's worth the price? I'm not sure about that, because I do think you are kind of paying for this, so if this is something that you want, then yes. But for me, not being a fan of the show, this literally means nothing to me, so in that aspect, no, but then the quality is still really fucking good. Oh, I don't know. But if you don't really care about this, even though the quality of this is pretty good, I don't know that this alone makes it worth 65 bucks. Like I said, I'm totally gonna keep using it. I'm definitely down to fuck with this. Please let me know if you have this palette, if you've tried it, if you love it, if you hate it, what's your favorite colors out of it. Also, please let me know if there's anything else out of this collection that you'd like me to review. And once again, big thank you to Poshmark for sponsoring this video. Please check out their app down below, give it a download, and check out my closet. I am about to post a few goodies there. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at OfficialNady, and you can follow me online at thepoplix.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.